Hi everyone, I'm Jackie and I'm here to help you with your citizenship interview. Today I'm going to go over the 100 civics questions in random order with the simplest answer to remember. Are you ready? Let's do it. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. We all want freedom, right? Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Easiest one to remember is Crow, like the bird. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. And this is the reason many of you want to become US citizens, to vote. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. In what month do we vote for president? It's always November. When do we celebrate Independence Day? We've already gone over this. July 4th. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? The answer depends on where you live. Remember, there are 2 senators per state, so you can just choose one to remember. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What did Susan B. Anthony do? She fought for women's rights. What is the political party of the president now? Democratic. Who signs bills to become law? The president. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Remember, there has to be an odd number for them to make a decision. So 9. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one U.S. territory. Puerto Rico. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. There's 2 for each state. There's 50 states, so 100 senators. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name your U.S. representative. This one's a little bit trickier because you actually have to enter your address, not just your zip code, to figure out who represents you. So we'll have the link in the description, but make sure you look this up correctly. What is the rule of law? Everybody must follow the law. Name one right only for United States citizens. Again, to vote in a federal election. So it is your right and your responsibility to vote in a federal election. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? It's also in the question. The Constitution was written. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? To give a driver's license. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? The Civil Rights Movement. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? The Native Americans. Who vetoes bills? Again, the president. So, either signing bills or vetoing bills. Who is the governor of your state now? Do you know? Hope so. There's only one governor of your state, so shouldn't be too hard to find. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? It freed the slaves. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because they have more people. California has a ton of U.S. representatives versus Alaska doesn't have a lot of people there, so they actually only have one. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Italy, and Germany. And how I remember that is the acronym JIG. Japan, Italy, Germany. JIG. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What does the Constitution do? It sets up the government. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. How can you remember that? World War plus Woodrow Wilson is WW. You won't forget it now, huh? What is the capital of your state? We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. So it's 2, 4, 6. 2 is the House of Representatives, 4 is the president, and 6 is the senator. And an easy tip to remember that is 6 and senator both start with S, right? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War II. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? To be loyal to the United States. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. Independence Day and Christmas. That's my favorite holiday. What are your 2 favorite U.S. holidays? During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? To vote in a federal election. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. Alexander Hamilton. And have you ever heard of the Broadway show Hamilton? That was actually about Alexander Hamilton, who wrote the Federalist Papers. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Pretty straightforward. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? Kamala Harris. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? Pretty straightforward. The vice president. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. The Mississippi River. And Mississippi, that word, is so long that we actually use it to count. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So, super long word, super long river. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and New Hampshire. I find it easiest to remember all the ones that have news. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? The Atlantic Ocean. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. And you can picture them all around the table discussing and advising. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Joe Biden. What did the Declaration of Independence do? It's kind of in the question. It declared our independence from Great Britain. Where is the Statue of Liberty? In the New York Harbor. What are 2 cabinet level positions? The Vice President and the Attorney General. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? He fought for civil rights. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who was the first president? This is an easy one. George Washington. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The Civil War. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? So, this is the Pacific Ocean. And if you need a way to remember that, W for West and P for Pacific are close together in the alphabet. So East Coast, Atlantic. West Coast, Pacific. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one branch or part of the government. The president. That's the easiest to remember to me. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? He was a US diplomat. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. It was taxation without representation. Nobody likes high taxes. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin D. Roosevelt. And you can remember that because the Great Depression, D, and Franklin D. Roosevelt, right? That helps you remember. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and the House of Representatives. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. We all love our freedom of speech. Very important in America. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? He freed the slaves. That was through the Emancipation Proclamation. Very important. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech and freedom of religion. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Two L's. Life and liberty. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Again, they can vote or they can run for office.